Narrowed it down to 4 finalists. Let's get into them.
Can we give it a minute? Cause this flow that I have right now is too vicious. Let it breathe. Okay, I'm ready. Back in this thing like I never left. I'm always snapping, what do you expect? When I'm on a song, expect nothing less than me giving my best. Time into this is what I invest. It's crazy if I don't got next and I'm serious. The bottom is where I started, now I'm at the top of the top. The haters saw I was in phase. They started kicking the rock.
Let's meet the starters for Start.
And David,
thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Jackson is out there with Brown. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Wall. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard spot. And for Phoenix, they've got Ayton. Chris Paul is out there with Avdia. And it's Mulder in at the 2 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Left side, Brown. Pass to Paul. Plays it up off the glass.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Jackson down low. Ayton's there. And the rejection by Ayton. There's the pass to Mulder. To the paint. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Brown. Down low. Here's Jackson. Rejected. They get it back. And Turner kicks to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Another shot.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pass to Paul. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Ayton throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Wall. 10 points separating the teams. Passes to Brown. The pass to Ivy. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Paul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Ivy. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Paul passes to Avdia. first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Second
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Here's Wall. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Brown from past the arc. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
And there's the drive. And finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Here's Mulder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball passes to Ayton. And it's sent back by Turner. Ivy with the bucket.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Back to Paul. Over the Wall. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt that the work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Lewis attacking. Levine for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Walsh. Traps in the tray.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Levine. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Hachimura. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
He kicks it to Lowry. Pass to Baisley. Puts up a three. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Baisley. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And really advanced as a playmaker. Lowry makes such strong reads off that pick and roll.
Levine. Outside for Lewis. On the wing, Levine. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Nailed from three-point land. And now a 7-point Suns lead. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Levine passes to Achua. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Walsh. He can't get that one to fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so here's Phoenix. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 7.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so Lowry will bring it up for Phoenix. 1:51 left to play in the first. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, they're relying on that three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
It's Thompson off the drive. Outside Lewis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
3-point
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the Suns call time here. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Lewis against Lowry. Baisley, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here is Lowry. 5 on the clock to the right side. From outside, off the mark.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Inside, the alley-oop layup, very well done.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Lewis attacking, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Phoenix making a change here. Mulder's checked in. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Here's Baisley trying to get open as Hachimura. The shot's good from Baisley. Baisley's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's LaVine and the jam by LaVine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
Outside Lowry. Bank shot. No good. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Lowry. Andre Ayton out there with Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. And it's Mulder in at the shooting guard position. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Mulder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Avdia. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Can't hit from the corner. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Oh, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ivy, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Paul outside to the inside. The dish to Ayton. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Ivy passes to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Suns leading by 3. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Ivy. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Brown. The Bulls need to get a shot off him, and they force the shot clock violation. 3-team.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Down low. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Paul. From 11 feet away.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
He takes it in. That one goes. Count it. Ivy's got 8 points. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Suns leading. Guarded by Jackson. Kicks it to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Nasty move. Shoots over Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Clippers. Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And Turner kicks to Ivy. Brown outside. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Lowry. Rebound by the Bulls. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Hachimura is checked in for the Suns.
3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Paisley. He's got 6. Suns moving the ball around. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Walsh. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
4th team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lowry passes to Walsh. Here's Baisley. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Baisley. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
2 minutes. To the paint. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
On the wing, Thompson. He's got 9. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Levine. It's a 3-point game. No good on the quick 3. 1:29 left in the first half. The 11-footer. Here's Baisley. It's hauled in by Achua. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
He's off on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Chicago. Taking 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Lowry. The 10-footer finds the target. Lowry's got 5.
So competitive. Lowry's won a championship, multiple All-Star games, and it's because of shots like that.
To the middle. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura finds Lowry. Here's Baisley. Hachimura down low. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, leading by... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think? And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Miles Turner out there with Jackson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Wall, and it's Ivy in at the shooting guard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Bulls trail by 4. Brown with it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown, right side. That shot wide open. Brown's got 9.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Down low. Here's Mulder. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 11.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Mulder, the pass to Avdija. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Mulder. Drains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Passes it to Ivy. Dishes it to Jackson.
Suns foul.
For Chicago, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Second team.
That's good from Jackson.
Shooting for Chicago, Isaiah Jackson.
Jackson hits both of them. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ivy goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Here's Ayton. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bucket is good.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
And there's the pass to Brown. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Brown throws it down.
Phoenix, timeout.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Phoenix calls timeout. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. All up top, covered by Wall. The shot by Paul, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Brown against Ayton. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6 from 15 feet away. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Pass to Ayton. He kicks the ball. And here's Avdia. Here's Ayton, and the layup is good. Ayton's got 18 points in the game.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball passes to Ayton. Back to ball. Pass to Mulder. Stolen by Jackson. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Avdia, the pass to Paul. Pass to Mulder. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Brown throws it down.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Timeout call, the Suns.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. Now Levine to the paint. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Lowry dishes to Ayton. Can they get it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The drive by Thompson. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Inside, here's Ayton. Goes back up. It's deflected. Thompson left side. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the inside. Got a piece of it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
There are so many entertainment options these days, Brett. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Ayton kicks to Lowry. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Walsh. They get it back. Baisley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
That's his first.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Suns have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Levine, here we go. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Baisley. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
He gets that one.
Zach LaVine.
Levine's got 18 points in the game.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Give them a hand, fans, your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
Chicago leading by 10. Thompson looking for an opening. The tray.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Romero, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Suns. The pass to Baisley. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Walsh. Here's Ayton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ayton's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Outside Lewis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Lowry passes to Hachimura. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
Ayton hits them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Levine for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Kicks it to Lowry. Back to Ayton. Pass to Baisley. The second effort. It's blocked. And he gets it back. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ayton.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Lewis against Lowry. Driving in. Here's Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 30 points for DeAndre Ayton. Here's Levine. And Levine with the steal.
Offensively, Levine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walsh. Nice D from Levine. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Bulls lead by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You got a chance to get a great road win right now.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chris Paul is out there with Lowry. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. And it's Baisley in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Passes it to Avdia. Connects from 3-point range.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Bean passes to Romero. And Paul over to help. Achua in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Paul. Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Pulls up on the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Ahead. Avdia can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Ball against Paul. Good, nice job down low.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Jackson. No good, shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. And stolen by Ivy. And here we go, fast break. Turner's got it. Here's Ivy. There's the drive.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here he goes. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And he dunks it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Ivy. Into the lane. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now the pass to Mulder. Now Avdia takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ivy. Turner trying to free himself up.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jumper.
Ball against Jackson. The drive by Paul. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Suns trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Avdia with it. Out to the right wing. They need this. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hachimura.
For your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wall. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. And finally they hit one. Ayton's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Driving the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Mulder. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
It's Wall with the drive. It's blocked, and they recover it. Brown outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Goal substitution.
Here's Mulder, guarded by Levine. Ball passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Outside, Levine. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it over Lewis. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Paul.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Pass to Achua. Lewis outside. Back to Achua. He blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. It's stolen. And now Avdia pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Bulls leading by 5. Poked away. And here we go. Suns running again. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Kicks to Avdia. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Paul, that's tipped. Thompson from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. And finished off by Avdia.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
There's Levine. Oh!
Yes.
Zach Levine.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 107 left in the fourth.
Full substitution. Derrick Rose.
Ball passes to Ayton.
Chicago foul. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that turns the lead to 6.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Romero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. But great.
At the line for 2.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
DeAndre Ayton.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Chicago with the ball. Levine wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for this squad.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Zach LaVine.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
The main piece of the Jimmy Butler Minnesota trade in 2017, Zach LaVine stepped into a bigger role with the Bulls, averaging over 25 points per game during his third season in the Windy City.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Payne can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.